Okay, what I would like to talk to you about today is the Ampex cassette. In pre-recorded cassette manufacturing of the pre-recorded cassettes began in 1966 with Philips and their newly acquired Mercury record label. They began to produce pre-recorded albums released onto cassette. Now, around 1968 or 69, Ampex, maker of high-quality professional videotape, began making blank cassettes, as well as manufacturing pre-recorded cassettes. Now, Ampex made this box. It's called a snap case. It snaps together, and you have a tab you press, and you open it. Okay. Here's your tape with a paper label. All of your cassettes with a paper label are very, very old. Those are your oldest cassettes that didn't have the words actually printed onto the cassette plastic. They actually had a paper label. And so it snaps together. It has a paper label glued to the box. This is a plastic box. The Ampex case is a plastic box. It has a label glued onto it, looking very much like an 8-track tape. Looking very much like an 8-track. Now, I can't play much of this, but this album was released in 1970. And so, only until about 1973 did they make these kinds of cassettes. They went on to a different kind of a slipcase in maybe 73. But this is my Walkman, and I'm just going to play a little bit of this on this snap case of Joan Baez, One Day at a Time. Okay, and here's the cassette with the snap case. I'm going to stick it in. So that was about all I could play of it. So basically, the Ampex cassette was a short-lived box to play the cassette tape and to manufacture their own slipcases. Now, the Norelco cases, or the traditional cassette boxes you're used to seeing, were around as well, but that's just a little demonstration of what the snap case is all about for the album, with the plastic box and the label glued to it. Now, the slipcase was not one who opens. The newer version was not the one who opens like this, but one that's just a solid case with the end of it open, and the tape just slips into it. So it slips into it like that. The slipcase was in the mid-70s. The slipcase was in the mid-70s, Ampex. And so the snap case was in the late 60s, early 70s, the snap case was. So the slipcase and the snap case are two different systems. So that's my demonstration. Thank you for watching. I will catch you on the next Joni's Tapes.